I would take my gun and my ammunition, and I could think of at least 25, 30 cops. I would line them right here in a row, and I would shoot every single one of them in the fucking head and be done with all those 25, 30 cops. Be done with them.
Would you follow this guy? I wouldn't follow this guy into nowhere. This dude's bad. This dude's bad. He's bad. He's a criminal piece of shit. He makes threats. So they should pat him down every single time that he walks into a scene like this. Because he's made credible threats to murder 25, 30 cops, hang him from a bridge, shoot him in the face. They should pat him down when he walks through a scene. But anyways, they've been talking a lot of shit about having a video of catching Sergeant Healy breaking the law, retaliation. Oh yeah. Well, we've got that video. It wasn't unedited as the liar, habitual liar has claimed. And we're going to show it as it is. I'm not going to interject. I'm not going to talk over it. Unedited. It was hidden. A copy was given to me. So enjoy.
I didn't threaten him. I just told him to get off the block. That is him, and it looks like he's doing something more than just. It looks like they're.
I'm just saying, don't get arrested, okay?
I'm not.
Okay, go.
Hello, you guys. So, we're back here. Hey, David. Thank you for coming in. Hello, you guys. So, we're back here on Hawthorne Boulevard. We're out on the bike this time, and because well, I think we've got Healy again right here, same spot. Hey, Laura. I think we've got Healy again, Laura. We came out of the tandem because he is claiming that I have a $10,000 warrant, which is complete bullshit, you guys. I hope you guys all know that I don't have a warrant. Never have. But yeah, he's up here doing something to somebody again. I believe it's him. So, here we go. I don't know how long I'll last, but yes, we don't Healy. Here we go. I'm going to try to maintain being calm this time. Just document stop. Yep. Hey, Sean. What's going on? Let's park our bike in the street legally so Healy doesn't get mad at us. Oh, look who it is. It's Healy again. Good afternoon. We meet again. What you doing this time? No window tint. You okay? I'm here for you. Can you feel me? Sorry, guys, out of breath. This is what he does all day. Comes out here. Let's see if he's going to impound it. He always got a ticket book in his hand. Generating revenue. Here he comes with this big ticket book. I could have swore I told him to get off my boulevard. How dare him come back. Write another ticket. The window doesn't look tinted to me. Yeah, he does, because he does. Be careful what you sign, ma'am. This man is known to write unlawful citations. Be careful. He's over here, this cop's making up some lies again, like always. Probably lying his ass off, as usual. Okay, he writes number 3. Right, I'm trying not to. Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? I won't put you on top. Can I ask you? Ma'am, I'm not trying to put you on blast. I filmed the sheriffs, and this man has unlawfully taken my car before and a bunch of things. Can I ask you why he pulled you over? He said you were speeding, and you weren't. So, was he nice to you, and he just gave you a ticket for speeding? Okay. Be careful riding along here, because this deputy is dirty as anything. Yeah, they always try to find problems. I'm surprised he didn't take you out of your car and search you and detain you. So, which one are you looking for? Like the grocery store Walmart or like the big one? Well, there's one down the street, down the corner there, but it just has groceries. It's not like the big one. The other one's in Torrance. Yeah. Yeah, you go down there. Have a good day. All right, take care. All right, folks. So, she said she got a speeding ticket, and she said she may have been speeding. So, okay. Yeah, he got away. It's okay. He's going to be right over there. Zebra gave me a big lecture about that they might try and do some stuff to me. So I'm trying to behave myself today and maintain. So here comes some guy over here. Let's see what he's talking about. Hi, how are you?
I don't follow him. I look up YouTube on.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah.
I look up Patty Mayo. You heard of him? So,
Who?
Patty Mayo or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Does the
But
same shit for people,
Yeah.
law enforcement and shit like that. So.
yeah, so I think the guy's just a fool. I don't know why he would make an ass of himself like that for no reason. But
If you want to check out what he did to me, I have a channel as well. I'm live streaming right
Really?
now. It's Jody Cat Media. So you can see.
I just look up his videos. I catch other videos.
Yeah, no problem.
what did
But
we title that thing with Sergeant Healy? I don't
this
remember.
morning we just called it.
But that's not going to show what he did to you. That's going to show
Well, it'll
what
bring.
he did to him.
Yeah. So what's on your channel? Yeah.
I don't remember the title. What is it?
It's JODIE
JODIE
space
space
cat with a K media,
Jody Cat Media.
and it should pop up. It's the most recent video besides the one I'm live streaming right now. Media, not video. Jody Cat.
Oh.
Jody Cat Media. Show a picture of me. No, Jody. JODIE, not Goldie.
They're going to send me back to his spot, I think.
Yeah, he's over there hiding. He hides on this side. He's watching the live stream right now.
All right, well, it was nice meeting you.
What's your name?
Daniel, same thing like him.
Nice to meet you. I'm
care.
Jody. Okay.
All right, brother.
You have a nice day. Yeah, take care, man.
Hey, what about patrols over there in
Walker?
Walker?
Ortiz?
RT, what's going on with that guy?
There's a video about
We
him
just-
too on there. Check him out.
Yeah, because
She
I
has
found
a-
out about Ortiz about this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's,
There he is.
yeah.
There you go.
We just got him a couple times recently. All right, man.
Hey, but you guys take care, brother.
All right, take care. All right, bye. Hey, you be chillin'. Hey, Annie. Okay, Laura. Shut Zebra. I got my own channel. Well, he was talking about Zebra. I had to put myself out there too. So Zebra already has enough subs. I need more people to find this corruption that I'm making here. I can't. I don't have the holder. All right. Well, if you want, we'll look at it. We're on this tandem right now. He got me, convinced me to come out here. Yeah, I can. Just don't crash where we go. I'll take you on the tandem for a little bit. Yeah. So Healy's probably going to go to I wanted to scream at him, but since you told me not to, I was going to tell him, I thought I told you to get off my boulevard, but yeah. Well, the lady said she was speeding. So he gave her a ticket for speeding. So anyways, no, not yet. We're going to though. I just, I thought it was more important to come out here and find Healy violating people's rights, and then I'll do the complaint later. Healy gets off about 6:30, so we got many more hours that he could possibly still violate. You could have yelled after his stop was done. Yeah. All right, let's go. Yeah, ready. I don't know how long I'll be able to do this with this phone. Heather, you guys, I'm having a hard time seeing it because of the sun. So maybe you could hold it because I have a hard time.
You're asking me to hold it?
Yeah, maybe I should drive and you hold it. Skills.
I mean,
Well, no, I don't. But what fun is it for the chat when you don't get to interact with them?
Maybe they just want to go for a bike ride.
All right, well, there's 59 of them here. So here, maybe you say
Ghost. Hi, how are you guys?
Hold it for a minute. I'll drive. Zebra's being a crybaby. Wah. Keely's probably phoning the station to say they're out on the yellow tandem. She's not in her car. All right. Melvin. Let's see who else is in here. Is that Heather Holt, Polly Glocks? Let's see. Let's see if I can see this. The sun shining. Polly. And Ethan, Teresa, Angel, who else? Let's see if you see this. B-Man. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. I know I'm almost to 5,000. I'm excited. Bone Hunter, what's up? Chris, I'm so sorry I missed. By the way, all of you that showed up for my live stream earlier, I apologize. I never looked at the chat once. My adrenaline was going so bad because I finally caught up to Healy that I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I went back and saw all the comments. Are you guys back? Can you give me a 1 if not a black screen? If it's okay? Can you guys see?
You don't remember how to...
Well, I think if I answer it, it goes back. Can you guys see me? Buffering? You can see it, no black screen? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so it works when you answer it. So that was probably the sheriffs interrupting my stream. It's a beautiful day out here today. Zebra's trying to kill me with one hand out here. I see the back of his head. Okay, yeah. I don't know why he's wearing a beanie when it's so hot out.
I don't want to get a sunburn.
You don't want to get a sunburn. He doesn't want to get a sunburn. Healy is such a douchebag. Yes, he is.
You want to go on the sidewalk.
Okay. Mitten State. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, go in the shade so I can read the comments. Carlos. Let's see. Okay, GoFoos. Is it GoFoos? GoFuzz. Jody and the Pussycats. Road Dogs. Oh, there's Healy hiding? Oh, there he is, you guys. This is what he does. So there he goes. This is where he was. He sits right over there. He's watching the live stream, I'm sure. He sits right over there. There he is. You guys see him over there? He sits right there and he waits for people to go by. And then he unlawfully writes some tickets right over there. Yeah, Healy, I'm looking at you, bitch. You big tyrant. Not you. So, all right, so maybe we should camp out and wait for his next victim. Yeah, I'm on the back of Zebra's bike. He talked me into it. I was going to go out in my car, but he talked me into going on this bike. It's just not that much fun, as Laura knows.
It's great fun.
Yeah, but I mean, my leg's tired already. And
I'll take you back to your car.
no, I want to see Healy. Take me back to Healy.
All right.
Don't be a crybaby.
Who's going to be a crybaby? You're back to your car.
I just want to get over to him. You're going further away.
Okay.
He's the other way.
I'm going to turn around.
Oh, it's Danny. He said he just met us. The guy's on the live stream now. Thank you, Danny. Does that mean you subbed to me and you're watching me instead of Zebra? Thank you, Danny. Yeah, Danny. Thank you for coming into the live stream. Be careful. Healy's out. Danny's the guy we're talking to in the car over there, you guys. I was on the stream. He said something like that. That's right. He unsubbed to Zebra and subbed to the cat. I'm just kidding.
I can't make it.
Yeah, you're going further and further away.
Because I can't make a U-turn on that little turn.
You're gonna be fired from driving.
Okay, fuck it. We're going to make an illegal turn in front of the cops.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. I'm all for it. Don't threaten me with a good time. All right, he's probably over there watching us. Okay. All right, guys. So, fortunately, Healy watches my videos. He's a very good subscriber. So, he probably knows we're streaming. And,
I don't think he doesn't mind writing tickets in front of us, I don't think.
right, because he wants to show that he's not doing the wrong thing. I dare him to impound a car in front of me. Then I'm going to lose my shit.
It's too late for that. He already committed a much bigger crime than the silly tickets that he writes to people.
Yeah, maybe he saw me again. Maybe he should arrest me for my $10,000 warrant. Yeah. $10,000 warrant.
If stealing your car and lying about the status of your license, even though these criminals don't think of that as a problem, the way I see it, he's committing bigger crimes than these silly window tint tickets that he's pulling people over for.
Well, that one she didn't have any tint, so he could. She was black and speeding. That was her crime.
But regardless, that's chump change compared to what Healy does.
Yeah. And I'm not saying being black is a crime. It's a crime for Healy, not for me. So correction. Just want you guys all to know that.
I think I can cross it right now.
I think he's already up there pulling someone over. There's his spot right there. Oh no, he's still there. There, let's go bug him and run him out of there. He's right there. He's watching us.
Okay, so we're gonna go in the middle then.
Yeah. Let's just watch him.
Pretty much a complete stop.
Yes, stop sign for Healy. Okay. He's gonna pull us over. Healy, make sure you hit the thumbs up. I know you're watching. Yeah, let's pull over and just stand here and film him and make him feel uncomfortable. He's to get the gun out at us. Don't point a gun at me. I feel threatened. Let me stand in his way.
It doesn't matter. He can still radar right past you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's over there with his radar gun, guys. There's Healy. There's the winner of the year, of the day. With his little radar gun.
I need some shade, I think.
Okay. Over here, some shade. Oh, check, I put a sign. Slow down. Healy's right here. Sorry to rain on your parade, bitch. He's pointing the gun at me. I bet you wish that was a real gun. Everyone say hi to Healy. What a day to fuck his day. He's gonna move in a minute. Big crybaby. Wah! Go back to the station and cry. Come on, Healy, do something. Make my day. Let's race it. What does it say? At Heather Road the other night, I checked the profile of the fake MLH when I did a profile.
Healy, I have a question for you. You're a sergeant for 26 years. You sit here writing people's speeding tickets, whatever the infraction is, but you lied and stole Jody's car. That's a bigger crime than anything you've solved in your 26 years. So what good are you? I'm asking you personally.
You go over there and ask him? All right. Maybe I'll stay back here and let you handle that. He's gonna go to ask Healy a question. He'll run away. Careful, he might arrest you. He's gonna run away. Zebra's gonna try and ask him some questions. Here he goes. He's talking. He's running his mouth. I don't have a $10,000 warrant. I don't have a $10,000 warrant. I don't have a $10,000 warrant. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm not telling you shit. I don't have that. I don't have to tell you anything. So you guys, he's threatening to arrest me.
Letting her know to go to Torrance, take care. You said Hawthorne, now you said Torrance. I'm sorry, Hawthorne. Well, I'll go down there right now and check. But if it turns out you're lying, Mr. Healy, that's not gonna look good for you. I'll write down there right now, though. Listen, I'll write it right now. Okay? I'll write it right now. Actually, no, unless you guys want the warrant or Hawthorne, not so much. Okay. The birthday on.
I'm not giving you any information about me. You know, I'm not giving you any information. Yeah. Good one. Good one. Good one. Good one.
I'm recording, yeah. I'm recording.
It's funny, I've never gotten a ticket in Hawthorne. For what? What are you gonna do to me? For what? Don't touch me, Healy. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, Healy. Don't touch me.
You're under arrest.
There we go. Total.
Take your camera.
Don't put me on camera. Don't put me on
Okay,
camera.
okay, I won't.
Yeah, so total retaliation. Here we go. Total retaliation. Good job, Healy. Yeah. You don't need handcuffs? You're hurting my wrist. I have a bag.
How did she not have a warrant the last time you seen her? But she does now, Mr. Healy. Then how did you decide her license was suspended if you didn't run her, Mr. Healy? Nothing you're saying is adding up. You're making a fool of yourself. I didn't think you could go worse than you already did. Mr. Healy is not very smart. Now, if she did have a warrant, I'll explain to you how it works. Anything under $26,000, they let you go. But if she did have a $10,000 warrant, when Healy lied and stole her car before, he would have cited her out or arrested her, one or the other, not even bring it up. And when we were at the DMV, they wouldn't have, if she had a warrant, she wouldn't be eligible to have a license. When we were at the sheriff's station. So, if she did have a $10,000 warrant right now at this moment, the process is, if he's interested in doing anything, he cites her out. He doesn't make an arrest. If he makes an arrest, he's just being exactly like he's been before. He's retaliating. He's being dishonest. Why is he so upset with her? Because when he first retaliated and lied and stole her car, the video that she had made the day before was perfectly innocent. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't make a fool of himself. But to retaliate and steal somebody's car over a perfectly innocent video, which is a First Amendment protected activity, that's the reason he got 100,000 views and why everybody in America has commented on him being a stupid piece of shit. We're on Hawthorne Boulevard. So, and when I just approached Mr. Healy, what are we bringing in? We're bringing in all these units, code 3. Look at this for Jody. This is for Jody Cat Media. These guys couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for this. This is the dumb bitch that starred in her last video. They're so excited to arrest an innocent person. Isn't this funny? How are they coming to get me? I don't have a warrant. I haven't done anything wrong. How are you? I mean, what does he think he's doing? Why does he need backup? Code 3. I mean, he put her in the back of the car with no handcuffs. Why does he need backup code 3? Is he that stupid? Sergeant Healy just arrested her for no valid reason. Do we got more units coming, code 3 for Jody? How many sheriff deputies do we need, code 3, to arrest an innocent woman? Let me see. Do I have a warrant too? That's awfully strange because, right, they just cited me out for a $1,000 warrant. So it would be impossible for me to have a warrant. Are they going to claim that I have one as well? Look how many units are over here for Jody Cat Media. It's fucking amazing. These guys all got a boner. They're so happy. And look, I have to admit it, they do have a point. Jody has been making them look stupid as fuck every day. Every day since Sergeant Healy lied and did that bullshit. She's made fools of them every day. Every single day. And she's getting 100,000 views on some of these videos. And she just made this woman here. They brought in this woman to search her, I guess. And it was obvious yesterday, this woman here could not wait to get her hands on Jody. Now, I approached Healy, and I asked him, I said, I have one question for you. And if you don't want to answer it, I understand you don't have to answer it. And if you don't want to talk, that's fine too. He said, no problem. I said, why did you lie? Why did you lie about the previous situation? Why did you lie and say her license was suspended when it wasn't? He said, you edited that video. I said, you're goddamn right. I edit any video I want, but I don't lie in my videos. Of course I edit videos, but I tell the truth. And he's trying to pretend like we lied about something and he's righteous. And of course the video was edited. We went to DMV, we went to the sheriff's station, and we got comments from everybody. The DMV, even Healy's own sheriff's station acknowledged her license. It was never suspended. Healy lied. And so what I'm supposed to believe he's telling the truth today? He's still lying about what happened last time we talked. And let's just look at it this way, okay? Jody didn't really even record the police hardly at all. She made a little innocent video of Healy, but then he stole her car and she ended up having a stroke over it. And she's on disability. She can't go back to work right now because she can't get clearance from her doctor. So Sergeant Healy intentionally stole Jody's car, knowing that she has to go to work every day, knowing she has to take her kid to school every day. He did it on purpose, intentionally, and it worked even better than he could have expected, because by the time she went back to work, she had a stroke at work. Thank God it was very minor. She has a problem with her right hand and I think her right foot, her right leg, but it's almost not even noticeable. But why is he so mad? I do understand that, the video of him stealing her car. Of course, when he stole the car, he didn't expect that I was going to show up. He thought he was going to put a 30-day hold on it and she wouldn't get it back. But I showed up before he could get it on the tow truck. I went to the sheriff's station with her and I made Lieutenant Emery release the vehicle. Of course, she still got ripped off for a few $100s by the time she paid the towing fees. But what Healy's doing right now has nothing to do with the motherfucking warrant. He claims she had it. I said, listen, fine. I'll take her to Hawthorne. He suggested that we go to Hawthorne Police Station. You all know when you have a warrant, you don't go to the police station to take care of it. That's not how it works. You have to go to court to take care of a warrant. But just like when Healy stole her car and gave her wrong directions that day, he was just now trying to give her wrong directions again today, trying to send her to Hawthorne Police Station. What are they going to do? They don't do warrant checks for people that walk in. If you have a warrant, you go to court, and Healy knows that. So why is he still making up shit and trying to send her on a wild goose chase? I know Mrs. Fake Eyelashes over here. Deputy Poole, I know she was bitter yesterday. She was trying to start a fight with Jody. So apparently they made their plan, sometime yesterday, what they were going to do. And of course, Healy showed up out here on the street today. Of course, we're going to come out here and record him. And so this was their plan. It sure as hell doesn't redeem Sergeant Healy. This motherfucker might as well. I mean, what is he who's he talking to on the telephone? What the fuck is the conversation about? He's been he's been with this department for 26 years. He's not capable of citing someone out or making an arrest without calling for help. No, they didn't steal her car this time. We brought my tandem. Because after the stop earlier with Healy, it was obvious that, he's having a temper tantrum, so she didn't trust driving her car anymore because he stole it last time they had contact. Yeah, I mean, what a fucking loser. Healy's such a loser. If someone has a $10,000 warrant, especially somebody, for example, like the nurse that he stole the car from the other day, if someone like that has a warrant, you cite them out. You don't steal their car. But he stole her car and didn't bring up the so-called warrant. And now he says, oh, that's because I didn't run it that day. If you didn't run it, then how in the fuck did you come to the conclusion her license was suspended, which he lied about? He's a motherfucking liar. There's no way around it. And he's a sore fucking loser. He's got a gun and a badge, so we can't stop him, right? He can lock Jody in the back of his car. He can take her to jail and make fake charges. He already proved that 6 weeks ago when he stole her car. So we can't stop him. He's a big man with his gun and his vest, targeting ladies out here on the street for false arrest. What a fucking dummy Sergeant Healy is. And look how stupid he's making everyone else look. If it wasn't for him doing that to her in the first place, all the other deputies in Lawndale wouldn't have been made fools of, because Jody's been busting their asses wide open ever since. And what do you think's going to happen after this? You think she's going to retire now? Do I think they'll take her to the Linwood jail? Well, the proper procedure, if she actually had a reason, if she actually had a ticket that wasn't paid, the procedure would be you cite her out, she gets a new court date, and she's released on the spot. But since Sergeant Healy's panties are in a bunch, and he's not following proper procedures, and he can't tell the truth about anything, there's a chance that from here she could go to the South Los Angeles Sheriff's Station, and then from there, either she should be released. I mean, she shouldn't be arrested in the first place. But to answer your question, it's possible she could end up in Linwood, but there's no reason for her to even be in the back of that police car right now. I think it has something to do with confronting Deputy Poole yesterday and making fun of her fake eyelashes falling off. And yes, you're right. That's a fact. Crybaby, crybaby. That's what Jody's been calling Sergeant Healy all day. You do have a good point. She was saying, "Wah, crybaby." That's what she was saying to Sergeant Healy. Yes, Sergeant Healy is a crybaby. I appreciate your enthusiasm. So just think about this. He lied, stole her vehicle. Okay, he got caught with that. I mean, because obviously, when you take someone's car and send them to the DMV and they wait in line for 4 hours, guess what happens? They find out the status of their license immediately. But because of that, and look, maybe she would have had her stroke anyways, right? Maybe it had nothing to do with him. But certainly, that's what he had hoped for when he's lying to take people's vehicles. Now, if all that wasn't enough, he stole an innocent woman's car, put her on disability. By the time she finished having a stroke, she still hasn't been able to get a release to go back to work. But Sergeant Healy's so stupid, he's not done yet. It's supposed to be COVID-19, right? Aren't we supposed to be in the middle of a pandemic? And Sergeant Healy is targeting essential workers, medical professionals, because he doesn't like that they recorded him. So I think Sergeant Healy deserves some kind of an award. I mean, he already did on that previous video where he got caught lying and stealing her car, but to back it up with more of the same, my question to him 15 minutes ago was very simple. I said, Sergeant Healy, why did you lie? Why would you do that? Because you knew we were going to find out. So what was the point? He lied again to my face, claiming that since I edited the video, that means he tells the truth. The facts have already come out in that case, and they're going to come out much further. And look how pissed off he's talking to Deputy Poole. He's having a temper tantrum right now. Because someone recorded him. You fucking baby. Of course all pigs lie, but most of them aren't so stupid to do it right in front of the camera intentionally. Listen to him explaining himself, putting his hands up. He's probably trying to talk himself out of the situation, trying to tell her, look, I'll let you go. You go take care of that warrant, okay? Right? Well, why'd you put her in the car then, dumbass? Why'd you put her in the car? Not to let her go. You think you're going to intimidate us away from you? You're a fool. Now he's pointing at me. Oh, what, do I have to be nice to you or are you going to arrest me? Is that how it works? Sergeant Healy, you fucking crybaby. Tell the truth and we'll be nice to you, you motherfuckers. Try telling the truth. Oh, am I resisting? Oh, well, let me back up, Mr. Healy. Let me back up. Bow down. I'll back up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I'm not going to listen. Fuck you. I don't believe you. You lied last time. Why would I believe you this time? I can't hear you. What'd you say? This dude has lost all his credibility. And the disgusting thing is he still gets to drive around with this ticket book after he's proven he's full of shit. If someone has a fucking a warrant for a failure to appear for a ticket, that's not even really a warrant. It's a fucking ticket, you loser. How are you today, Deputy Poole? I hope your eyelashes aren't falling off. You in a good mood today? I know you got a boner right now. Sergeant Healy trying to tell me that I'm somehow interfering with his investigation. You're sitting over there in your car, you dumb fuck. You don't have an investigation. I know this motherfucker for 10 years, never had a problem with him. Jody records him one time, and he shits his diapers And look at what is all the talking with his hands? What's all the explaining and shit? I know the fucking procedure, dipshit. When I showed up last time, he was talking about when I first got there. He's saying, "Oh, her license isn't current." In other words, he's saying it is expired. And I said, "Who fucking cares? So what? What does that have to do with tow trucks? Because you don't get to tow a vehicle away if someone's license is expired, but they have insurance, registration, and an appointment at the DMV. You don't get to take their car for that." So then he changed it to, oh, it's suspended. Is that because he already called the tow truck? Is that what the problem was? But why would he be calling the tow truck when he has no right to tow it? It's because he's a fucking crybaby. She hadn't even made him look bad. She only recorded one little incident with him at a traffic stop where, as far as I know, the police didn't do anything wrong. They wrote a ticket. Anyways, this is Sergeant Alan Healy. If you don't know what led up to this, I don't know I don't remember the name of my previous video when he stole her car. I think it had his name and probably liar in the title. But if you watch that video, you see very clearly, even the lieutenants at the station acknowledged that Healy was wrong. He had no right to take the car. He lied about the status of her license. And he tried to put a 30-day hold on her vehicle even though he had no right to take it. Because she recorded him one fucking time. But now she magically has a warrant. I wouldn't give a shit if she did. This is not the proper procedure, Sergeant Healy, because you've already stolen her vehicle before. You've already proven you're a dishonest piece of shit. So now if she did have a warrant, I would suggest somebody else is the one to make the arrest, not you, you fucking retard, because you've already proven what kind of scumbag you are, and you've already proven the disdain you've had for Jody because you stole her fucking car. So now for you to be the one that pretends she has a warrant, I don't know, Sergeant Healy. You don't seem like you're very bright. What happened to the guy in the SUV there? His name is Sergeant Alan Healy. He's a dishonest piece of shit. He works for the Los Angeles Sheriff Department, and he's watching my stream right now because every time I call him a name, he looks over at me and does this gesture with his hands. Sergeant Healy, I don't give a fuck if the truth hurts. That's what you see. Every time I say something he doesn't like, you see his hands come up into the window. He's telling Jody, he's saying, well, if your friend wasn't saying bad things about me, maybe I would let you go. Tough shit, Sergeant Healy. You're a fucking loser. We're not making a deal here. I'm not going to be nice to you. I'm going to tell the fucking truth. You're a goddamn loser. Suck it easy, Deputy Paul. You too, sweetheart. I'll see you a little bit later, honey. Don't let those eyelashes fall off, you fucking loser.
And don't do nothing, you see. I'm totally very wrong. Don't do nothing. It's a bad thought, you know?
Yeah. I swear to God, I think Sergeant Healy's got to be the dumbest bitch that I've ever met. And I've met every cop out here in South Bay. You know, I've been arrested by many of them. Many cops were dumb. You know, it doesn't take very long for them to wise up. As soon as they make an unlawful arrest, if they make a second one, you know, by that point, they're like, yes, sir, Daniel, because there's no point for them to make themselves look stupid over and over. Now, why Healy would do this, I have no idea. For the 10 years I knew him, I never really recorded him much because I just always thought of him as a traffic cop. You know, like sitting there with his radar gun, I was never interested in him. And even after, when he asked about Jody, he invited me to stay out. He's like, oh, why don't you hang out? I'm going to be radaring people. Most of them pull over by the freeway. If you want to hang out and record, get some footage. I was like, well, thank you, but no thank you. So what is the problem with Jody recording him? If he invites me to do it, I don't understand. I mean, I guess there's probably no understanding. When police do stupid shit, there's just no explanation for it. I think the explanation is, since he's got a badge and a gun, nobody could make him behave himself. Nobody can make him tell the truth. Nobody can make him spend his day wisely or usefully or accomplishing something. If he wants to be an asshole and throw a tantrum over here in this parking lot all day long, nobody can make him go home or do his job. I mean, presumably he had Deputy Booth come out to search her, I assume, right? And I know Booth couldn't wait to get her hands on Jody because just yesterday they had a disagreement where, not Booth, I'm sorry, Poole, her name is Poole, Poole. So anyway, she came out here, I assume, to do the search or frisk, whatever the hell it is. But Healy didn't let her out of the car to do that. He's sitting in there talking to her. And look, if Healy is fucking smart, he'll just treat this like any other situation. First of all, there was no reason to be lying previously, but if there's a situation today, it's very simple. You treat her like anyone else. I know you hear me, Healy. If there's a situation, you handle it like anyone else. You don't fucking put 30-day holds on people's car that you have no right to take. And you don't take her to jail when there's no fucking reason for it, you dipshit. So if you're smart, you fucking let her go, regardless of the circumstances. Quit explaining yourself and doing hand gestures. Nobody's gonna like you. Nobody's gonna believe you. You already lost. Haven't your kids and your family already seen the previous one? What are you doing with the hand gestures? You can't make this better. Well, you can. You can let her go and you can apologize for what you did last time. You could do that. That would be a good start. So how does Healy feel good about himself doing this? How did he feel good about what he did to her last time? He stole an innocent woman's car, Sergeant Healy. You make $280,000 a year. I'm sorry, it was $307,000 in 2018. Total pay and benefits. And I know there's probably some retarded people in the chat that are going to say, no cop makes more than $50,000. Okay, genius. We'll go with your story then, if that's what you think. I don't know why people like to argue that point when they have no idea. They just think, oh, that sounds like a lot. So I'm going to make up a lowball figure of 50,000 and say that's what they make when you have no fucking idea. This bitch made $307,000 in 2018. He cannot find anything to do with his time. It would be fine if he stayed home. He could take the money, take his pension, and just stay fucking home. You don't even have to come to work. But if you come to work, can't you find something constructive to do? Because, like I mentioned before he put his hands on Jody a little while ago, he sits out here and he writes people tickets for 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. But he's stealing people's vehicles because they recorded him. Okay, one of those is a fucking crime and one of them isn't. Someone said that's what's on paper with IRS. Exactly. So imagine, when you've got a dishonest cop out here that steals from people, that's what's above the table. What does he make, on the down low? I would have never suspected Healy to be dishonest or that kind of person. Even though I know him for a long time, like I said, we never really talked a whole lot. But I had no reason to suspect he was anything but a honest. Probably I thought he was one of the better guys. And I still kind of feel like he possibly could be. But damn, what does that say about some of the other people? I don't think he's violent. I don't think he kills people. But to steal Jody's car for recording him, I don't know what, what position does that put him in? Okay, so maybe he's not as bad as some of the murderers then. But I guess that's the standard for the sheriff department. I'm not as bad as some of the murderers I work with. Of course it's not okay. Of course, as someone said, how could I think that's okay? It's not at all okay for him to lie about her license status and steal her car and try to put a 30-day hold. He intended for that shit to stick. If I wasn't there, if I didn't know Lieutenant Emery, the guy at the front desk, he wasn't going to give the fucking car back. He looked at the paperwork and he says, well, the license, it shows current. He says, it's not suspended, but I'm sorry, I can't give you the car back because the sergeant put a 30-day hold. He can't comprehend that it doesn't fucking matter if somebody put a 30-day hold. If you don't have a reason to do that, that means you can't do it and you have to remove it and give the car back. But that's not how they roll over there. They think if sergeant puts the 30-day hold, then you're not supposed to give the car back, even if it was taken unlawfully. And someone said qualified immunity gone. Qualified immunity in this world doesn't mean a damn thing because they have indemnification. If I said that right, if you take away their qualified immunity, it still don't cost them a penny. The city still pays for it. And if you want to know why, it's called indemnification. But that never even comes up because, of course, there's qualified immunity. Hi. Tom Zebra. Tom Zebra. Nice to meet you guys. So, there's a lot of talk about qualified immunity like that. Of course it would be better. So he's got his ticket book out. He's using his head. Maybe he's going to cite her out. But still, if that's what you were going to do, then you had no business putting your fucking hands on her. You clearly are out of control with your emotions, with your temper, and you're a big motherfucking baby if you think you need to steal a woman's car on her way to work because she fucking recorded you. Because where do you think we're going in the future with this, Sergeant Healy? I'm not going to be nice to you and beg you not to take Jody. Take her fucking ass. Because we're going to fucking hand you your ass every fucking day out here. Every fucking day. You need to find a new place to work. It won't be hard, right? You got 26 years. You can transfer anywhere you want. I suggest it's not Lawndale and Hawthorne Boulevard. You're not going to threaten us into fucking being sorry for your stupidity. So Jody's getting out of the car now. You know she's going to have a lot to say. Sergeant Healy. Okay.
Let her talk to you for a minute. Now, you meet
I feel like I could already say it for you.
Okay. You want to hear her side?
Sure. I mean, I don't. If you guys want, I'll listen to both of you. I don't care.
Let's just go home.
She said, "Let's just go home." Okay.
I don't know this cop's phone.
Huh? Here's your phone back.
Okay.
It's pointed towards you, by the way.
I'll explain it to you. Explain it to her. She can explain it to you later. You're going to say she has a warrant, right? I didn't say she does. She does have a warrant. Okay,
She does have a warrant. Okay, so you cited her out for it.
Yes. It's okay. It's like you did.
Hey guys.
But the previous time you were just.
So, yeah, that just happened. So apparently, he's claiming he made 3 different phone calls to find this warrant that I supposedly have for a suspended license, even though he ran my license and it's valid. So, I don't know what. I'm about to go to Hawthorne Police Station and find out if this is even legit or real. He spent most of the time in the car explaining to me why he did what he did and he's not retaliating against me. The whole conversation in the car. And there's this fucking bitch over here, right here, this fucking cunt right here stood there the whole fucking time laughing. This fucking little bitch. He told her to go away, and she said, "No, I'll stay." Anyways, yeah, this shit is not legit. I guarantee you right now. I just had my license reinstated for being expired, and no one told me a thing about having a suspended license. This is supposedly the reason he took my car in the first place. But he kept trying to run different things, and he had to call Inglewood, he called Torrance, he called Hawthorne, he called a bunch of people, and then all of a sudden he comes up with that I have a suspended license back from 2016. Even though my license is current, he's claiming that I have a warrant for a suspended license. So he said he did me a solid, and instead of hard booking me, as long as I calm down in the back seat, he'd send the code 4 people away, or whatever, the code 3, and then cite me out. So I calmed down, obviously, but yeah, 2016, which funny that my license that I just got from when he impounded my car on September 20th is current. So you do the math of how, now he's over here cop-splaining to Daniel. I wasn't going to let him try and cop-splain to you guys because I don't want to hear any more of his bullshit. I just listened to it for an hour in the back of the car. So anyways, so yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream because that's the first time I've been in the backseat of a cop car. So I think I'm going to go home, call it a day. And I'll have to read all these comments later. I hope Daniel kept you guys all happy. I appreciate you. Oh, wow, there's 483 of you here. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I got all worked up in the back. I screamed at him the whole entire time. And then he told me if I promised to calm down that he would send the tyrants away, which she's right over there. She's still sitting there just watching. I know she's watching my stream. So, anyways, he was nice enough to me. He was nice. He was calming me down. I will give him that. He was very nice to me. He wasn't mean. He explained his whole process to me. So, oh, there she goes with her little siren. Woo, woo. Yeah, I hear you. You telling me you're watching my live stream? You ringing the bell? Yeah. So anyway, so if I did have a warrant, I'm now cited out, which means I'm free to go around and film all I want now. Supposedly I had a warrant, which is so bullshit. So bullshit. when he called Torrance, they were like, no, she's not a warrant. He called Inglewood, they're like, no. And then he called Hawthorne, and they're like, well, there's something really old. And they were like, he was talking, then he took it off speaker. He had it on speaker at first so I could hear it, and then he took it off speaker and he got out of the car. I don't know if you guys saw him. He got out of the car and was talking on the phone. So I got to look at this citation when we get home and find out what he's talking about. But yeah, he locked me in the back of the car. I kept telling him I need to get out of here. But so yeah, I would say that's 1 for the sheriff and 0 for Jody. Hoo-ha. That's the end of my stream. But you guys, thank you very much. I'm going to end this. And I'm ready to go home. He needs to stop talking to him and go home.
Judges in this country are fucking scumbags. I personally think he should be hung from a bridge. They sit there and they go, Tom Zebra, we finally broke him. And they don't understand. They don't understand. The day that I break them back is going to be the day that they never fucking forget. If I was a deputy and I had the authority that he has and the others have, I would take my gun and my ammunition, and I could think of at least 25, 30 cops. I would line them right here in a row, and I would shoot every single one of them in the fucking head and be done with all those 25, 30 cops. Be done with them. I hope you catch hot lead in the face, motherfucker. Hot lead in the face. That's what you deserve. But just think how much better we would all be off. You know, we'd all be better off. They will never forget the day that I break them back. And I'm not talking about no lawsuit. I'm talking about the day that your family goes to your fucking funeral and everybody's like, oh my God, it couldn't happen. He's so sweet. He's so good. We love him so much. Yeah, that's the day that the guy gets what he deserves. I hope you catch hot lead in the face, motherfucker. It doesn't matter who he is. A man will only been so far. If you bend a man in half and he's still free and he's still got his weapons, then what the fuck is going to happen at that point? I hope you catch hot lead in the face, motherfucker. Hot lead in the face. That's what you deserve. Are you allowed to say that that judge deserves to be hanging from a bridge? I personally think he should be hung from a bridge. I personally think he should be hung from a bridge.
Yeah, you can say that. You can't say that I'm going to hang you from the bridge. But you can say, I hope someone hangs you from the bridge.
I thought that's all I did. I personally think he should be hung from a bridge. I personally think he should be hung from a bridge.